Hello class, I am Professor Rousseau and you are on Apostrophe Podcast. You are following class in session. Today's class discusses 401k plans. What are they? What are the types and what are the categories? Let me explain to you what 401k is. 401k is a retirement plan. If you are working for a company, the company may or may not allow you to have a 401k. The company will take some money from your account, from your income, and send that money to a plan but also that employer is required to match whatever you are distributing, whatever you are contributing towards your retirement plan. When you are when you enroll for a 401k or when you are contributing towards your 401k, you do so while you are deferring taxes. You can defer taxes either while you are contributing or while you are withdrawing your money upon your retirement. Later, I will explain to you what we call tax deferred or tax advantage. Now, there are several types of 401k plan available for employees. We will be talking about traditional 401k plan and also Roth 401k plan, and we will also talk about safe harbor or simple, which also are a category of traditional 401k plan. Let's talk about for traditional 401k. I said earlier, when we think about 401k plan, we see contributions. So the employee will contribute a portion of his pre-income tax to a retirement saving account. 401k is a retirement saving account. What do I mean by pre-tax? I mean by pre-tax income is that when you contribute toward your retirement, toward your 401k, you don't pay your income tax on all your income. Before the IRS tax your income, your employer will already take the money. You don't pay taxes on the contribution that you will be making towards your retirement. And I can give you a scenario or a simple example. Let's say that you have an employee, his name is Jones. His annual income is 50k a year. Jones, he will enroll in a traditional 401k plan and he will be required to contribute 2k per year. Let's say that a 50k will be the company will distract, will withdraw 2,000 from the 58, which means that he will pay taxes only on 48,000, which means his traditional 401k is tax deferred. That means he's not going to pay taxes throughout the time he will be giving money. He will be contributing toward his retirement and he will pay taxes but he will pay taxes when he withdraws that money when upon his retirement because that money will be like a ordinary income. IRS will take his money. Either way, IRS will take his fair shares when we make money out of everything. So traditional 401k plan offer a tax advantage as you are contributing towards your retirement. You don't pay taxes on your entire income. You don't pay taxes on your contribution. So your investment will grow tax deferred until you take the money out once upon your retirement, or if you decide to take it early, something later we'll be talking about. The second, still as a traditional 401k, we have the safe harbor. As the name implies it, safe harbor is for the employers to make contributions to employees' account, and they will do that to make sure while ensuring that they don't give money to certain employees compared to other employees. That's what they call the non-discrimination testing. The reason is because IRS set a maximum of money you can contribute to your 401k, but the employers or your employer can give more, and they will do that. They will do it equally. So if they provide 10,000 for this employee, they have to provide also this 10,000 to this employee. When we're talking about a HCE, which is you will get is highly compensated employees, or also we have NHCEs, which are non-highly compensated employees. Mostly we're talking about key employees like the CEOs, the directors. Those people, they get more money, and the company may decide for them to have a bigger retirement. They can add more money to their 401k, and when they do that, they have to go through the test that the IRS set, which called the non-discrimination testing, to ensure companies do not discriminate against certain employees as opposed or compared to other employees. Now, let's talk about the simple 401k. 401k is geared toward businesses that have less than 100 employees. Why do companies elect to do the simple 401k? Brand new startup companies, they got money, but they don't have top talent. They can, under benefit plans, they can encourage, attract top talent to come, people with high skills to come work for them. You will mostly you see this in the IT field. If you go to California or Silicon Valley, you will see those companies, those startups, they offer big incentives for top talent to come work for them, and they give them more money, they contribute more money in the 401k. So even though they have a tight budget, they have big money, but they want to attract top talent, but if the budget is tight, they have money, but tight for what they plan on doing, and they will tell people, come work for me. But also, the IRS said, they have to have fewer than 100 employees for them to apply that simple 401k. So a simple 401k is used by startup companies that has 100 employees or less, and the employers offer more retirement benefits, and employees can still contribute to contributions that are tax different, which now we bring into the other type or category of 401k, which we call the Roth 401k. What is it? This one is all about contributions. Remember, on the traditional one, you as employee, you contribute before your income tax, but with this one, you contribute after IRS already tax your entire income. That's what we call in finance after tax basis. What is that? This means IRS collects on your entire income, but when you do your contributions, and when it's time for you to get your retirement, you don't pay taxes. Let's take a quick example. Let's use Rose. Her yearly income is 50K. She enrolls in a 401k retirement plan. The IRS will tax the entire 50,000 to put her in the tax bracket, and then the $2,000 she will be contributing toward her 401k will be already taxed. And at the end, she will not be taxed when she pick up her money. Still, tax deferred or tax advantage, IRS will always find a way to take money from whoever is generating some profits, whether they are working or investment. This is what we call the Roth IRA, where the employees, they contribute to a plan on a after tax basis, meaning the contributions that they are making with the income is already taxed. If she was making 58,000 and she has to contribute 2,000, the IRS will tax the entire 50K, and the 2,000 will be already taxed. And when it's time for her to withdraw that money, she will not be paying any tax. That's what we call after tax basis. Now, let me tell you that because Rose has a 401k and they are contributing the same, and we have a Jerome or Jones that also has a 401k, they're making the same amount, they contributing the same money, but they are working for two different companies. And let me first tell you, not all 401ks perform at the same rate because 401ks are investment. They are tied to an index, mostly the S&P 500 or mutual funds, or they are target date funds. So because they are diverse investment options, because they are tied to the stock market, sometimes we will see one company may elect to have a 401k with certain stocks or mutual funds, whereas the other one will elect to have different stock, different mutual funds. Meaning that they will be composed of the same investment. They don't have the same options, and therefore they will have different management and admin fees. Let's say that we have a 401k that has Apple, Amazon, and Google, and the Alphabet, and we have another one that has Tesla, Lucid, and Dell. If the one that has a Apple, Amazon, Alphabet are performing better, their value will increase, the fund value will increase. In this one, if the value decrease or the stock market don't perform too well, the value of the stock of the 401k will also decrease. The performances of a 401k or all 401ks are based on the stock market, on how the stock market behave. When the market goes, the 401k value also grows, is increased. If the market now decrease and the 401k or the value of that 401k decrease, when it's time for you to elect for for 401k, ask your employee or your employer or whoever will be managing the 401k, that financial advisor, which one are you investing in? Which one will give you more money for your buck? Which one will accrue the most interest throughout your retirement? This is something you have to work with your financial advisors or with the company that you're working for to know exactly. And I know some people. And once again, when you do your 401k, or if you are a federal employee, you do what they call a TSP, Thrift Savings Plan. They invest your money in several funds, but you have the right, you have the authority to tell them, because they should be giving you an account, a statement, to know where your money is going. And you have the choice to say, you know what, I don't want to invest my money on that fund. You can take it from this fund and go in that fund. At least you will know how your money is performing. Yes, it's a saving plan, but it's an investment saving plan, because you invest that money, you do whatever you put in is not what you will be getting out. You can put 10,000 today, and in 20 years you get more than that, or you can put money and you have less, because your 401k is tied to the S&P 500, the stock market. And as always, when you do 401k, you have to know if you want to pay taxes now and don't pay later, or if you want to pay you don't pay now and get pay taxes on your retirement. This will be your choice. You can be tax deferred, you contribute tax deferred, or you can receive your money now you pay taxes. And remember also, when you are doing that, make sure that you withdraw your money after you turn 50 or when you turn 60, because if you don't, not only will pay money on the entire amount because it's ordinary income, but also you might pay because for early withdrawal fee. Thank you for watching. It was a class today on 401ks or 401k plans, the types and the category. And my name is Professor Rousseau. You were watching Apostrophe Podcast and class in session. Thank you. See you next week.